Hello everyone, here we go with another video where I try to explain some possible improvements or strategies on stunt maps from Trackmania United Forever campaign. This time Stunt A2, a desert map, and actually probably the map that is the closest to the max from the whole campaign. You really can't improve this one more than just by few points, and I will try to explain you why. The record comes from 2019, so it's not that old. I was actually fighting for this record with one other person that got banned from the game now, so yeah. And also I'm the only person who got over 400 points now, so that's also nice. So yeah, this map is already very complex on the start. Let's see. We go backwards, do some key combinations, and then respawn. Before anyone asks how I can respawn from the start, if you play in the official mode in the game, so you press escape, you click on retry the map in official mode, you pen takeovers, and then your run will count into the official in-game leaderboard. So if you are in this mode, you are able to respawn from the start. It will work just like any respawn, so you lose 50 points and just continue driving. So yeah, back to this start. So I think we should watch this start a bit slowed down to see all the differences in the key combinations. So first we start with backwards and right. By the time we leave the start platform, we switch to forwards and left. Then, when you are in the air, you want to counter steer, so forwards and right. And once you hit the ground, the first jump will be basic wreck. You release everything, and you land a master spinning chaos. Then you respawn, and immediately you are holding forward. All of this happens in like 3 seconds. And now what's also important is to explain why this start is actually the best. Because the first person who used the respawn trick on the start was actually going forwards over the right wall on the start and then landing just one jump. The difference in my strategy is I do 2 jumps. So the chain actually increases by 1. And I think it's a good moment to explain what a chain is. So basically, if you do several jumps one after another, you build up the chain, and the higher the chain is, the higher multiplier you will get for your stunts. So the same stunt done with no chain will give much less points than the same stunt with, like, let's say 10 times the chain. But there is also one other thing. To keep the chain, you actually have to start a new stunt before the name of the previous stunt disappears from the screen. I don't think I have a way to oh, okay, here you can see this. It's actually a bit different, but you can see when the respawn penalty text disappears from the screen, this is the moment you lose your chain. But by the time I was already in air, so I've already started a new stunt, so I can keep the chain. But if in this moment I was still on the ground and I started a new stunt, then you will lose your chain because the text of the previous stunt already disappears from the screen. I hope you can understand it at least more or less. But the point is that with my start strategy, by going backwards, landing on your back and then doing another stunt, you increase your chain by 1, and that gives more points to every single next stunt in the run. So yeah, that was quite a lot of explaining for just first 3 seconds of the map. So let's see how it looks like later. So yeah, here after the respawn, you just go forwards. And now there is a very specific timing in which you wanna start steering right. There are 3 possible outcomes of this master spin. All 3 of them will be a master spin, but each one of them will give you different points. I think it's dependent on the airtime or maybe a rotation, not sure which one of these. But yeah, I think I got the highest scoring one, so up to this point you can't get more points than that. Then we continue. Here on this jump you wanna counter steer to stop the rotation. You get a backflip which is only chained, there is no straight, no master. I don't think you can actually get a straight backflip and still do the stunt that is after. I don't think I've ever done this and I don't think it's possible, so yeah, maybe there is some way, some potential way, and that would be a possible improvement to this run, but I'm not sure about that. Here you bounce, and now this landing is very important. First of all, you wanna of course get a master rolling madness, and the points of this stunt also change a bit. You can get like maybe 2 points more, 2 points less. It also depends either on the airtime or on the rotation, because sometimes you rotate a few degrees more and it might give you more points. If we take the backflip that I explained before as a maximum points you can get, then up to this point this run is pretty much perfect. And yeah, I wanted to talk about this landing. It's very important to rotate quite a lot, because you need to have your car pointed to the right side. If you don't rotate that much and the front of your car is pointed forwards or to the other side, you will have to drive a small circle around, losing time, and you will not have time to land the last stunt. So you pretty much have to have your car pointing to the side of the ramp. So yeah, another master jump, and the last one will also be a master jump. For this one you wanna go straight and then at some point you start steering right. And for this jump you can get either flipping mix, rolling madness or spinning chaos. It's most important to not get a second rolling madness, because it will give you much less points, because if you repeat the same stunt twice it decreases the multiplier and you get less points than you would usually do. So you want a spinning chaos or a flipping mix for this one. Here I had a flipping mix, and I think that's the most possible improvement of this map. I think here you could get 2 points more for this jump. I think I had jumps here that were 2 points more than this one. So yeah, again it's dependent on the airtime or the rotation, so this one was not perfect. And the other possible improvement, I had 2 points of time penalty, so I finished 0.2 of a second after the time ended. So yeah, in total I think you could get like 405 points. That's the realistic limit for a human if no new tricks are found. So yeah, I think that's all about this map. Pretty complex map, I have to say, and pretty much maxed map. I really don't expect anyone to improve this one either, because you need some crazy dedication for that. And yeah, hope you liked the video, see you in the next ones, and goodbye, have a nice day.